Welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And today's video is going to be my pickups from the IHS, which was held in Milton Keynes. But before I show you what I picked up, it's only a small amount, so I just want to say what an amazing show it was. It was absolutely fantastic. It's the first time that the show has been held in Milton Keynes. It was at the Marshall Arena, which is at the end of Stadium MK. And yeah, there's been, IHS used to be held in Doncaster, and that holds kind of, a lot of people's heart kind of thing for the IHS shows. It used to be 4 times a year. It had some issues eventually and then moved to Manchester. It didn't really find its feet in Manchester. This year, moved to Milton Keynes, and I have to say, I think me, along with probably most of the people there, I kind of all agreed that this was a perfect venue for it. Venue was fantastic. So the staff of the venue were fantastic as well. So it was clean. Sort of the stadium staff constantly going around, sweeping up, cleaning up and stuff, which is obviously great to see. So it was light, airy, there was aircon that was working, so it never got really horrible and stuffy and sweaty or anything like that. It was kind of a nice temperature throughout. So yeah, massive props to the IHS committee for finding this venue and taking the punt to come down south. Of course, it's a bit more local to me, only an hour drive rather than a sort of a 3-hour drive and stuff. But yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. So it is going to be there again in September. So if you're interested to pop along, hopefully it will stay there as well. I think a lot of people are asking and hoping that this will be the venue for the IHS for more future shows and stuff. But if you've never been to an IHS show before, it's the International Herpetological Society. It is reptiles, it is amphibians, there are invertebrates there as well, all the equipment that you could want, and just everything. So you see absolutely all sorts. Now, of course, I only really go now looking for inverts nowadays and stuff, but also equipment and things like that as well. But let's go ahead, take a look at what I got. Okay, so here we go with my pickups from the IHS show in Milton Keynes, June of 2023. So first off, I've got a whole bunch of feeders from Simon's Rodents. So these were 10 tubs, basically at £2 a tub, or they were £2.50 each. But yeah, if you got 10, then they worked basically £20 for 10 tubs. So I got 10 tubs. Always need a lot of feeders, so it's always great to pick these up at shows. Then from MK Exotic Horticultural Supplies, I've got another bag of their grubs den. And also I've got 4 bags of BTS. I've used them all up, so I needed at least 1 more bag of this. Really good stuff for your beetles. And then I've got their brand new custodian den that I'm going to trial out. So this is their blend made up for things like your isopods and springtails and stuff. So it's got a charcoal in there as well as other things, other organic materials. So I'm going to be trialing this out. Did have it at the BTS, but I didn't have any labels for it, so I missed it there. But I now have a bag of it. Also from MK, I got 2 tubs of their cushion moss. I've had their cushion moss before, and I find it really good quality moss that they do. I think this is 2 tubs for £5. Can't grumble at those sort of prices. So really good quality. So it is be used in various setups as well as like close ramps and stuff. And then of course I've got some plant stuff. These were 4 for £15, I believe. So yeah, really great for any kind of life plant to set up these plants, as well as again any kind of closed row for a lot of these as well. So a lot of these will take cuttings quite readily. This one here, when it grows up a bit, you can sort of split it off and stuff. So yeah, absolutely fantastic plants, great quality as well as always from MK. So yeah, it's always difficult to choose which plants to actually get sometimes. But yeah, got a nice little variety here. They'll all grow nicely, hopefully. Then in terms of livestock, from Rebel Regis, I got myself some Cabarrus white sharks. So these I will be using to test out the custodian den. I've wanted white sharks for a while, so saw them there and had to take the plum though. These are a smaller Cabarrus species, so they can be quite difficult to spot. But I've seen them in here, so I know they are in here, but they're all awesome little ice wild. They're gorgeous, really cute looking, like a lot of Cabarrus species are. So for these guys, just something else. So there's one just there if you can see it, but as I say, they are small. So, but a fantastic species, so hopefully one that I can get breeding as well as all my others. So So I say they were from Rebel Regis, the white sharks. So absolutely fantastic. And then from Spar Spiders, I actually had a voucher that I won on Mark the Spider Guys giveaway that was donated by Mike Stark. Well, and I put that towards a Phomictopus Dominican Purple, beautiful, beautiful slaying and beautiful spiders, and a Xenophis Intermedia, the Amazon Blue Bloom. Again, absolutely stunning. So both of these together came to more than the value of the voucher. So I got, you know, obviously sort of pay the difference, and Luke, bless him, still gave me a bit of a discount on top as well. Bless him, he didn't have to do that. I was more than willing to pay the price. But yeah, two absolutely stunning new additions in terms of tarantula to the collection. So that is all I picked up. So only 3 new species, so I didn't go overboard. And sometimes it is good not to go overboard sometimes, because it is too easy to do that. But let's do get these guys all housed up. So for the Cavaris, I've got the a layer of the Custodian Den. It does feel really, really nice on the fingers. But yeah, it's got lumps of charcoal in it. It's got wood in there as well. Lots of organic materials in there. Here's a nice big chunk of rotten woods. Look at that. That's going to be absolutely perfect for wood lice to eat, or you guys wants to eat. So here's the tub from Rebel Regis. I'm going to use the moss. I'm going to use everything that's in here with them. I'm not going to pick them all out because they'll take forever. So even just finding them. So yeah, I'm going to use everything that's in here. For these guys, I'm going to keep that little chunk of squash from as well. I do find a lot of ice spots really, really love barnett squash. That was one of their favourites, certainly. You can see a couple there. Again, they are tiny, so just going to tap these in. We'll use all the substrate that they come with as well, because that should be. It looks like an okay mix for them, so it should be decent. Doesn't look like there's any koi or anything in it, which is great to see. So mix it in. So go and get a little bit of cork bark on top as well. So then obviously I can, if I want to later on, add some more leaf litter and any kind of rotten wood and stuff. I just want to set them in first, and then see how they do, hopefully. And I'm just ripping up that moss. I don't want to poke them right to the top of the lid, or poking out of the ventilation holes. Otherwise the white sharks will just be getting out, or just be crawling out, which I don't want. So next I've got the Dominican Purple. So going to get into this tub so I can watch it grow, because these guys grow big, and they grow big fairly quickly. There it is, in nice and easy, absolutely beautiful spot. Even as a sling, this one spot is beautiful. And I'm just holding the lid down because it came right to the top, but I don't want to completely click it down until I know it is away from the edge. So I don't want to be trapping any of its feet in the lid at all. So just waiting and see if I can just coax it down, and trying to get out of the little flap there. It's not pressed down yet, and then it's gone down onto the substrate, so I was able to then quickly press the lid down on it. So I'll have a bit of a look. It's absolutely stunning. It's good size as well, but I'll probably should quickly outgrow this container. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the Xenophis Intermedia house, so it's going to come out of here into a larger version of those tubs that I put the Dominican Purple in, but I want to use the substrate it's come with. So I'm going to get it out into a vial first, so I can use that substrate. So I'm just, with the paintbrush, I'm just gently pushing. Doesn't want to move, as you can see. And it's not doing any kind of fret displays or anything, not even trying to flick or anything like that. But just gently pushing, trying to keep contact with his leg or an abdomen as much as possible. And eventually it does come up into the vial. It just about fits in here. So you wouldn't want to keep it in here, wouldn't want it in here long term. It was in here for a few minutes. So whilst I quickly grab the tub, aim down that substrate into it. So, and then obviously you can, you know, add more substrate if you think it needs it. So I get all that substrate in there, get it kind of flattened out there, get it flushed around. So it's looking good, but I do think it could do with a bit more depth of substrate, so I do add some more some coir into it. I've mixed up in with the substrate that it came with. So now that's mixed up. I'm going to put a nice chunk of cork bark for it. So get this thing sort of decked out ready. Got a water bowl. So and then just some bits of decor as well. So it's got stuff to hide around in and stuff. It's stuff to move. We'll probably move a lot of this. So, top up the wool bowl, fill that up, and then we'll get the spider in. So hopefully this goes kind of as well as it was getting it in the vial, of it being nice and calm and everything. So just going to go in with the paintbrush again, just to gently push, and it can just come straight out. And job's good, an absolutely stunning spider. So that was all my pickups and the housings that I got from the IHS. Okay guys, so that was my pickups from the IHS Milton Keynes show for June 23. What do you guys think? I think I've got some amazing things. So obviously 2 spiders, most of that was paid for by a voucher that I won on Mark the Spider Guys live. Big shout out to Mark the Spider Guy, and a big shout out to Mike Stark for donating that prize as well. And so I was able to get another Xanathus and the Dominican Purple as well. 2 beautiful spiders from Luke at Spar Spiders. So absolutely fantastic things. So and then got the new custodian den substrate from MK Exotics, which the first ones I'm trialing that with, and then are the Gabaris White Sharks that I got from Rebel Regis. So Mike told me about this substrate sort of the other week, and so it was actually released at the BTS, so the labels hadn't arrived in time, so that's why I didn't notice it, and why most people didn't notice it. But now they've got the nice new labels for it. So it feels like a really nice substrate. So it certainly feels nice to touch. It's got bits of charcoal in it, which are obviously great for string tails. There's bits of wood in there, all sorts of things. So I reckon it's going to be a really good substrate. I know he's trialled it for extensively with various things and stuff, so I'm now going to be trialing it as well. Now, if you're interested in any substrates and plants and stuff from MK Exotics, do check out the description where you'll see a discount code for you at their website. So do go ahead and use that. And so it's a great way to support both the channel as well as a company as well. And MK, I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't use their products, and I've used their plants for years and stuff, and never had problems unless it's been my own silly mistake of maybe forgetting to water it or over watering or whatever. But always great advice from Mike when it comes to the plants if I'm not sure and stuff, and just a great selection of things. And I'm more and more using more and more of his products anyway, and every time I do use stuff and I go, actually this is really good, I'm going to keep to this. So okay guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Pop some comments down below. Were you at the IHS? If you were, what did you get? What did you like? Did you like the venue and stuff? What are your comments about that? I'm sure if the organisers, do watch this video and stuff, I'm sure they would appreciate anything like that and stuff. And if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell for notifications so you know next time I upload another video. Also, if it does interest you, you can become channel members now. You can also become a patron if you fancy that. So links for that is down in the description, along with the MK Exotics discount code. There's a discount code there for Antscapes as well as an affiliate link to the Spider Shop, so you can do all your invert shopping, and I get a little bit of commission at no extra cost to you guys. There's also a link to my merch store as well as my TikTok and Instagram, so all the links down there in the description, so do go ahead and check that out if that interests you. But until next time guys, thank you for watching, take care and keep rocking.